Right now on Apple Valley News Now Live at 6.
I see a lot of middle school kids walking around town at night.
Business owners and members of Sunnyside taking matters into their own hands when it comes to crime. Our Monique Ledesma has more.
Plus,
when it was constructed in the 30s, people didn't consider fish passage at all.
Coming together for a project to improve fish passage along Mill Creek. Riley Fitzgerald has the details.
Also,
we found out through word of mouth yesterday.
The death toll is rising from the Southern California fires. Why fire officials are worried more are coming.
And as the weekend is looming, Stacy is here.
That's right. We started out with some rain, some sunshine. What's headed your way this weekend? I have your full weather forecast on the way.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for Apple Valley News Now live at 6. I'm Wendy Redman.
And I'm Austin Reed. We have made it to Friday. Well, vandalism, theft, and even violent crimes like assault and shootings. Now, business owners and members of the community taking matters into their own hands over in Sunnyside.
That's right. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says people are just fed up with what's happening in their city, and they're ready to do something about it.
It's very disheartening and it's scary.
David Swales is born and raised in Sunnyside, but he says it's not the same town he grew up in.
I have 3 grandkids that live a few blocks away from here, and then within the last 6 months, there's been 3 murders. So I fear for their lives and their safety. Sunnyside used to be a safe place, but it's not anymore.
Swales is also a business owner. Other than his usual customers or greeting a new customer, he's facing theft, vandalism, and credit card fraud. It cost him thousands of dollars, and now it's costing him time with his family he is working to protect.
As you can see, I have a cot in my office. I live here a lot of the times, sleeping here, trying to wait for something to happen to try to catch these people.
Swale says he believes the city and police officers are doing their best, but the citizens are at their breaking point. That's why he and other community members are stepping in to take back the Sunnyside they all knew with what they call iWatch.
Break the city up into groups, have group leaders for every section that we get put together, and just be extra eyes and ears for the police department. So not law enforcement, but just see something, say something.
Swales says iWatch group leaders are starting to notice a pattern.
Kids walking around town at night wearing hoodies and masks. And I've seen them frequenting the local motels, walking all the way across town, and from 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of the crime is happening.
However, some people who live in Sunnyside look at iWatch with skepticism. They say the group may be too quick to jump to a conclusion and are concerned about racism.
That's not what we're about. We're just about the community coming together, working together, no matter what race somebody is. We don't care. We just want to be good neighbors and help each other out and put a stop to the crime.
Swales says iWatch is not affiliated with the city or law enforcement, but the group has found support there. Reporting in Sunnyside, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
If you're looking to get involved, their next group meeting is at the Sunnyside Police Department at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, January 22nd. Well, many of us across the region saw some showers this morning, but then came the sun. It was lovely, wasn't it?
It was so lovely. But here's the question now. Will it stay through the weekend? First Alert, Stacy Lee joining us live from our Weather Center with a first look at our forecast. Hi, Stacy.
Hey, guys. Yeah, things are looking good sunshine-wise for the weekend. Yay, it's about time, right? 39 degrees, clear skies looking down into the Yakima Valley tonight in our Bi-Mart Skycam. Winds are light at 3. The feels like temp is 37, so better than we have seen over the last couple of days with all the low clouds and fog. Temperatures, though, on the chilly side, we are going to be drying out in our lower elevations. Temperatures in the 30s in the Kittitas Valley. We're already down into the 20s and 30s for tonight, and then we'll see those temperatures staying right above the freezing level in the rest of the area. We are keeping an eye on these breezy and gusty winds. Most of the winds will start to lighten up by midday tomorrow, but we'll still continue to see most of those winds hanging around the Blue Mountains, the foothills, and the Cascade Mountains through the day. We do have some winter weather alerts in place. Central Cascades and Pasadena passes. Think Stevens Pass, Snoqualmie Pass, seeing a little bit of light snow tonight. 7 to 12 inches is predicted above 2,500 feet in that area, plus some breezy winds. Blue Mountains also has a winter weather advisory. We could see up to 10 inches, especially in those upper elevations with some strong gusty winds. Trip check before you hit the road. So grab your shades, going to need them this weekend. Temperatures warm up pretty nicely tomorrow, and then we'll start to trend down and get about average for this time of year. Mountain snow will start wrapping up tomorrow, and then the fog, well, is it going to come back? I'll have that answer coming up. Austin.
All right, thank you very much, Stacy. Turning to a health alert, the Yakima Health District has reported the first flu-related death of the season in Yakima County. The person was between the ages of 30 and 49 and had underlying health conditions. Flu activity in Washington state is currently classified as very high. While last year's flu season began early, this year flu activity started increasing in mid-December and continues to climb weekly. Based on the total number of flu tests conducted during the end of December, 22.55% were positive, which was an increase from 3.41% 1 month earlier. New at 6, the Walla Walla County Department of Community Health confirming there is a new case of whooping cough in the community. Whooping cough is easily spread from person to person. While many times the illness can be treated with antibiotics, it can be deadly, especially for babies younger than 6 months old or pregnant women in their last trimester. In the wake of the Supreme Court's decision in Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization terminating the half-century-old constitutional right to an abortion, today Governor Inslee said he is adopting an emergency rule regarding emergency abortion care in the state. This move seeks to solidify current practices into state law. The proposed rules would stop hospitals from withholding care due to pregnancy. Inslee says he is directing the department to adopt the rule on an emergency basis because given the likelihood of imminent changes to federal abortion policy. Well, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Walla Walla District and the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation are coming together for a project to improve fish passage along Mill Creek.
Yeah, the signing ceremony happened this afternoon. Our Riley Fitzgerald brings us the latest on this long-awaited collaboration.
The goal with this signing ceremony between the USACE Walla Walla District and the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation is to get fish moving through Mill Creek.
We're the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation. We oversee the Cayuse tribe, the Walla Walla tribe. This is the founders of the ancestors that signed the treaty. And it involves all those tribes to participate into this project.
The collaboration is a part of a federal pilot program under the Water Resources Development Act of 2020. It's a unique grant.
Typically, a study like this is cost-shared 50-50 between the Corps and our non-federal sponsor. In this case, this project will be conducted at full federal expense.
And it's been a long process, according to Chairman Gary Burke with the CTUIR.
When I was chairman in 2001, we signed the first Corps of Engineers paper up in towards the park, up at the mouth of the Mill Creek. We did start there, and I'm glad to see it's continuing.
Cindy Bowen, the chief of planning with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Walla Walla District, says when the Mill Creek project started in the 30s, people didn't consider the fish. Starting with a study, the teams will be looking at the potential modification of weirs within the creek for fish passage.
I think there are around 80 weirs that we'll be looking at. So we'll be looking at various options, various ways that we might be able to facilitate fish passage through that, engineered levee reach of Mill Creek and see where we land.
The goal is to allow culturally significant and ESA or endangered listed fish species to get through the flood control channel.
For our ancestors to witness this, I think they'd be pretty proud.
Out of hundreds of applications for this funding, the USACE and the CTUIR is one of just 12 projects to be granted funding for study and implementation. In Walla Walla, Riley Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
Well, now that the signing has happened, the Army Corps and the Confederated Tribes teams will start the study later this month. Then the recommendation to start construction will likely be ready by this time next year. If you get irrigation water through the city of Pasco or plan to, there may be some changes coming this year. The city of Pasco is proposing increased irrigation rates and a connection fee for new customers. The city says the proposed increase is needed to improve the irrigation system's reliability and prepare for future growth. The deputy city manager says irrigation is a utility, which means ratepayers have to sustain that utility.
So the ratepayers' connection fees, the monthly rates, they need to be enough to maintain that system. So we do not use this money for any other purposes but for irrigation only.
The city is opening their ears for an upcoming listening session this Monday. They say they've received a lot of feedback so far, but they're hoping for as much as they can get. That's happening Monday at 6 p.m. in the council chambers at Pasco City Hall. The adopted rate and connection fee would potentially be active by the end of March.
Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. Just getting started. Still ahead, we take a look at what's happening today in the legislative session in Olympia. Albert James will tell us it could change the way you interact at your child's sporting events.
And will the rain or even snow make a return to parts of our region? Stacy is up next with your full First Alert forecast.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 3 decades of fun. We're starting our 30th year, giving away over $30,000 in cash and prizes. Join the fun starting in January and win up to $500 cash every 15 minutes. You could be one of 5 lucky winners to take home the $1995 cash grand prize. The celebration continues with over $30,000 again in February. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
2024 was one for the books at Pingree Ford here in Selah. From helping you find your dream ride to supporting our amazing community, it's been a year we'll always remember. As we step into 2025, we're excited to bring you the latest and greatest in Ford's lineup. Find your perfect vehicle at the right price and take on whatever adventure you've got planned for 2025 and beyond. Come celebrate the new year with us at Pingree Ford, where small town business meets big time selection. Visit us in Selah or check out our inventory online today.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back, everybody. Proposed legislation in Olympia would increase penalties for anyone who threatens or attacks officials at school sporting events.
Yeah, Albert James spoke with the representative spearheading the effort about why more protections are needed for referees.
Their total focus is on that game and what they're watching and what they're doing, so they're very vulnerable.
Republican Suzanne Schmidt of Spokane Valley says referees of school sporting events often find themselves at risk for verbal and physical attacks or threats. She's proposed bipartisan legislation to protect officials overseeing sporting events or other activities at public and private schools. If passed, House Bill 1085 would increase the penalties associated with violence against officials, a gross misdemeanor. Adults or students who threaten or attack a referee could face more fines and jail time and even get banned from school grounds. Schools would also have to put up signs informing people of the penalties. Schmidt says she was moved to push for more protections by a friend who was forced out of refereeing after being attacked.
I was a referee in 1996 in Colville, Washington, that was headbutted by a high school wrestler and knocked unconscious. I quit breathing. I was unconscious for about 5 minutes and have undergone 4 neck surgeries as a result of that assault.
The Washington Officials Association says it's backing the bill as abuse toward referees from spectators, coaches, and players has dramatically increased in recent years, driving a decline in officials. It says both penalties and awareness are crucial to keep sports as safe environments where students can grow. Schmitz also pushed for more referee protections last session, but failed after concerns about stiffer penalties and numerous changes, though she's hoping things will be different this time around.
I want to have people held accountable for this behavior, for aggressive behavior that's really just, there's no place for it in a school or a after-school activity.
Schmidt says her bill has not yet been scheduled for a committee hearing. In Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Following up now on a story we first brought to you yesterday, several more fire crews from our region are headed to Southern California to help fight the Los Angeles County wildfires. Kittitas County Fire Districts 1 and 7, Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue, and West Benton Fire Rescue out of Prosser join other fire crews from our area now. Benton County Districts 1 and 4, the City of Pasco, Walla Walla County Districts 4 and 5, and the City of Walla Walla already left. The crews of Washington and Oregon firefighters form WA Task Force 10 and will help fight on the front lines.
At least 11 people have died as 4 major wildfires continue to rage across Los Angeles County. Satellite images captured the destruction from above, showing entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Take a look at this new video. Here are the before and after images. As many as 10,000 buildings have been destroyed by the Eaton Fire and the Palisades Fire, which could end up being the costliest in U.S. history. More than 150,000 people are under evacuation orders. Crews expect more wind and dry conditions will complicate firefighting efforts into next week. And coming up tonight at 9, right here from Apple Valley News Now, ABC News will have a special edition of 2020. It's called American Catastrophe LA Burning. Again, a special edition of ABC News' 2020 tonight at 9, right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a look at your weekend forecast. A Stubble Skycam tonight outside in Pasco. I-182 traffic is nice and light. 43 degrees with mostly clear skies. A few clouds hanging out there. Feels like temp 38. So even though it's 43, yes, it's a little bit cooler. Our humidity at 73%. Weather pattern coming up. We have that system moving through and things are starting to pitter out a little bit, but there's still a potential of seeing some more snow here in the foothills of the Blues. But things start to clear out on Saturday. Most of the day on Sunday, there is a slight chance of a stray shower or two late Sunday in some of our regions. Winter weather alerts. We've got this north central Cascades and the passes, especially Stevens Pass, Could see a little bit more snow. That'll expire overnight tonight. But again, we're seeing some light snow this evening on Snoqualmie. Take it over to the Blues. This one extends into tomorrow evening, and we could see more heavy snow across the Blues, especially in those upper elevations above 5,000 feet, up to 10 inches of snow, some blustery winds there as well. Here's where it's showing up on our Futurecast model. Here's the snow moving across. You see it lightening up though as we move through the night, and as we get into tomorrow, we'll see things really lighten up, but it's still a chance of a few little snowflakes across the Blues. Things are clearing up for us though. We'll see some sunshine both Saturday and Sunday, but then that fog and low cloud situation could start to return late Sunday into Monday. Your wind advisory will expire overnight tonight as those winds eventually dying down, but still we'll see some breezy winds, especially as we get along the foothills of the Blues throughout the day. We've been seeing on our Futurecast this Friday night, again, pretty blustery in Dayton, Cabbage Hill, still seeing those gusty winds on our Futurecast. Saturday midnight, we're still seeing breezy winds across the Snoqualmie Pass area. And then as we move through the Columbia Basin, we'll continue to see some breezy to gusty winds through the Ellensburg area. So some of us still breezy tomorrow, some of us lighter winds. Temperatures on the cool side tonight, especially from the Kittitas Valley right on down into the Yakima Valley, Lower Valley, sunny side. A little bit warmer as you get into the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues. Temperatures trending up briefly, nice and warm. Look at that, well above our average of 41, 8 or 9 degrees there. And then we're going to get right around our average of 40 to 41 degrees for the rest of next week. So let's look for some light breezy winds and sunshine for your weekend in the Columbia Basin. That looks good. Temperatures staying in the 30s, so right about the average for this time of year, just a few degrees below. Looking good in Yakima as well. There's the 7-day planner. Look at that sunshine with temperatures sitting just under 50 degrees in the Yakima Valley. Those overnight lows still on the chilly side though in Yakima in the 20s overnight. So again, a little bit chilly at night. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. I'm sure folks there are looking forward to a little bit of sunshine as it's been socked in with fog day after day in the Kittitas Valley. Walla Walla looking good. A few more clouds with a better chance of some showers as they sit there by the foothills of the Blues, but still not a bad looking day with temperatures hitting the mid 40s. And in Hermiston, it's going to be beautiful tomorrow. Breezy winds, a very slight chance of a stray shower, 49 degrees, and temperatures cooling off slightly next week, slightly below the average, but things are going to quiet down, guys. Finally, like a little bit of relief in the weather forecast. The only thing is we could see that bank of low clouds and fog return late night, early morning hours, but hopefully that means sunshine for all of us.
No, we'll take that, I guess, if we have to. I mean, I just want to see the sun.
Yeah, there you go.
I've been like, where's it been hiding from?
You're just
is it still there?
lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. But.
All right. Stacey, thank you. Still ahead here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. We have some business headlines to tell you about, including new job numbers.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
from design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
At McCurley Honda, your way home skips the pumps in the Honda Prologue. This all-electric SUV offers up to 281 miles of range per charge, all-wheel drive for confidence on any road, and fast charging that gets you back on the road in minutes, not hours. Inside, enjoy spacious comfort, advanced tech, and the Honda reliability you trust. Visit McCurley Honda in Tri-Cities today to explore the future of driving in the Honda Prologue.
Start 2025 off right with a custom building from Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds. Cozy up to 10% off custom buildings. Need something right away? Get 20% off all in-stock inventory. It's the perfect time to create the space you've always wanted, with free, fast delivery and quality that'll stand up to the chilliest winter days. Whether it's for storage, hobbies, or just making room for your New Year goals, visit Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company today.
Find your next way to escape. Go where the adventure awaits you in the heart of Washington State. Kittitas County is a land of 1,000 journeys. No matter what your heart desires, you can find it waiting for you in the outdoors of Central Washington. See all that you can see, and more will be just around the corner. Whether you're in Central Washington for one of our area's many local events, an historical expedition, a shopping spree, to enjoy a weekend of wine tasting, or just for a night's rest on your way to another destination, there are great Central Washington stays standing by to welcome you. And if a great brew is one of those things that's calling, Kittitas County is the place to be. Award-winning breweries with local flavors for every palate and a story behind every pour. Adventure awaits you all year long. To begin your experience, visit centralwashingtonoutdoor.com. Adventures, activities, dining, lodging, and more. It's all just around the corner in Central Washington.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything. From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
All right, thanks for staying with us. Quick business headline for you. The U.S. economy ended 2024 with unemployment falling to pre-pandemic norms.
Yeah, well, how about that? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the nation's jobless rate was 4.1%. That was helped by the 256,000 positions added in December. The BLS says roughly 2.2 million jobs were gained in all of 2024. Analysts say the sturdy labor market helped boost consumer spending.
The region's only live and local news at 6:30. Coming up next, Yakima County Coroner Jim Curtis facing a possible recall after criminal charges are filed against him. What a judge says today about the recall petition.
Yeah, that's just one of the stories you'll see straight ahead in our 6:30 half hour.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Legends Casino Hotel knows you can't get too high or too low in January, otherwise known as high amounts of snow and low temps. We've got the perfect way to warm up your winter. Winterfest high-low drawings. Every Friday, we're giving away over $39,000 in guaranteed cash. Just fire up your Legends Rewards card when playing to earn entries. We'll pick 2 winners from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you guess the most high-low cards, you could stuff up to $10 grand in your parka, overcoat, or onesie. Whatever, just get in here and win.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At Neurostim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
My name's Will Enzi. I do the dock. I put stuff out in the store too. And I've been here for about 7 years and a half now. And I went over to Pasco, the tall guy, Robert. I got introduced to him and then he gave me the job. I like taking donations and I like talking to people. I like the people come here and yeah, this is a good place to work.
Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up.
Toyota. Toyota has 25 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
A deadly inferno, the city of angels ablaze, the fear, the lives shattered, the heroes racing in. Tonight, the breaking news special, the horror and the hope. David Muir in the fire zone. American Catastrophe. LA Burning. Tonight on ABC.
It's Hat Trick Trivia. Watch Kraken Hockey on Apple Valley News Now for your shot at winning 4 first-class tickets to anywhere Alaska Airlines flies.
A hat trick for Brandon Montour.
Kraken Hockey, sponsored locally by Yakima Federal, Prosser Memorial Health, and London's Casino Hotel.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30, Yakima County Coroner Jim Curtis facing a recall. What a judge decided today.
Plus, the Hanford lockout is officially over. We'll tell you when workers are expected to get back to work. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
We have made it to Friday.
Yes, it is here, and some sunshine is on the horizon, so what a beautiful day it is, right?
Yeah, Stacey Lee joining us because we always start with weather at 6:30, and I think she has a ski report for us.
Yes, that as well. A lot to talk about, Stacey.
That's right, our Schweitzer Mountain Ski Resort. Now, while we saw some sunshine today, check it out. It was a foggy day up there, but the skiers braved it. This is like my worst nightmare, but these guys were brave. They got up on that lift and skied anyway, and we'll continue to see some great conditions moving through the weekend. Let's take a look at that forecast. 25 degrees tomorrow at Schweitzer. It is going to be foggy again, so wear your low light goggles when you head up there. 2 mile-an-hour winds, not too bad. The wind chill at 16 degrees, so it is going to be very, very chilly. Bundle up. Ski Bluewood is looking at some snowflakes to be falling throughout the day. The temperature's staying cool, so that snow is going to set up and be really, really nice skiing for you tomorrow. 29 degrees up at White Pass with some slight snowflakes there. Again, snow will be doing really well when the temperature stays at 29 degrees. Let's take a look at the weekend forecast. Well, some of those forecasted models are saying a little less snow, but you know what that means? That means sunshine and lots of nice groomed snow. That is perfect. I think I'm going to have to take that up and head on up to the mountains myself. Again, your ski report brought to you by Schweitzer Mountain Ski Resort. Your full weather forecast is coming up. Austin, Wendy.
We start with a follow-up. A Yakima County Superior Court judge has ruled that the petition to recall Yakima County Coroner Jim Curtis can move forward.
But as Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us, that doesn't mean it's going straight to a ballot.
Even if there's no appeal, petitioners have a long road ahead of them, but the first roadblock is out of the way. Among other charges, petitioners have accused Curtis of using illegal drugs obtained from deceased persons while on duty, making false statements to public servants, and taking a long absence from his duties. But the judge's decision Friday, not whether that happened, but whether the petition itself is up to legal standards.
I'm not a fact finder, and I'm not making credibility determinations. I'm testing the sufficiency of the legal and factual basis.
Curtis not appearing in court, but his lawyer objecting, saying petitioners don't meet the threshold of having personal knowledge of the conduct in the petition.
The law does not require petitioners to be physically present when an act happens. If that were the case, then there would be recall would have no teeth, because you would never be able to do that.
The judge saying media reports, police reports, and at least one conversation with the coroner's staff qualifies as personal knowledge.
Having reviewed the file and heard the argument and watched the witnesses today, I'm going to find that the petition is both legally and factually sufficient.
The next steps, if there's no appeal, a 16-day waiting period. Then petitioners have up to 6 months to gather 13,500 signatures supporting the recall. Once the auditor's office certifies them, the election happens 45 to 90 days later. If the recall is successful, the Yakima County Republican Party will put forward 3 candidates, and the county commissioner's top pick will serve as coroner until the next election in 2026. Yakima County Republican Party Chairman Matt Brown issuing a statement saying, quote, "The approval of the recall petition against Jim Curtis is a victory for accountability and a testament to the Republican Party's commitment to standing with the people. This effort highlights our dedication to ensuring leaders uphold transparency, integrity, and the trust of their constituents. Curtis still has a couple of weeks to file an appeal, which would send the case up to the Washington Supreme Court. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Now to news in Oregon. 5,000 nurses and 150 physicians walked off the job at Providence Medical Group this morning. The Oregon Nurses Association and Providence have been trying to reach an agreement on new contracts. The disagreement is over staffing levels, pay, and benefits. During a June strike, the union accused Providence of violating an Oregon law that sets minimum nurse-to-patient staffing ratios. Providence Portland registered nurse Alex Hall says the ratios have gotten worse since then. In response, the CEO of Providence, Oregon says Providence is following the law and they will take the strike day by day. The more than month-long lockout of Hanford Guard members is officially over. The union voted on and passed the latest proposal.
And Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen has been following this lockout from the beginning and tells us how it got to this point.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, Hanford Guard Union Local 21 told Apple Valley News Now that Hanford Mission Integration Solutions locked them out after an agreement on a new contract could not be agreed upon after the previous one expired. With the new contract, HGU 21 can go back to work. Thursday, HGU 21 approved the contract after 3 previous contracts failed. Hanford Mission Integration Solutions says workers will be back to work on Sunday. HGU 21 said before the vote was taken, there were mixed feelings about the latest contract.
Overall, I mean, it's not everything that we were asking for. But we felt that it was good enough to take to the body for a vote, but we feel that it's the best option right now. We want to get people back to work, and that's our intent.
Both HGU 21 and HMIS say guards are heading back to their jobs beginning on Sunday. Amy Bache, the president of HMIS, says HMIS got 2 proposals from the union before the most recent proposal from the guards that was close to what HMIS was offering.
We're excited that the union voted positively to go enact the new terms of the contract. We're excited to have our employees back and move forward with the new elements of the contract.
The new contract includes a 23.5% wage increase over 4.5 years. The increase of wages is adjusted to have the increase of those wages early in the contract. However, there is no cost of living increase, and they didn't get anywhere on the medical autonomy. Union members say the most important part of this vote passing is
we're just glad to get everybody back to work.
Both HMIS and HGU 21 say these negotiations have been long and tough, and rebuilding bridges won't be overnight. It's going to take some time before that happens. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you for that. Have a good weekend. New tonight, both Oregon and Washington just determined the annual catch quota for sturgeon has been met and likely exceeded. Oregon State Police Fish Wildlife Troopers were out on boat patrol New Year's Day for the Columbia River sturgeon opener. As of today, the 2025 harvest season for sturgeon is now closed.
A year and a half ago, a Kennewick woman and her husband had a vision to help people after they had an experience at a stretch lab in Spokane. Now, fast forward to today, and that dream has become a reality.
Yeah, this is very interesting. The Stretch Lab in Kennewick opened today in grand fashion. Community members braved the rain to hear the Kamiakin Band entertain. Also, the Kennewick Mayor Pro Tem issued a proclamation. Now, this is a place to help stretch clients out to improve their mobility. The co-owner couldn't contain her excitement and emotions about this day finally happening.
I'm going to start crying. It's everything. We were looking for something to do in a business here in the Tri-Cities, and we wanted to give back, and this feels like we are giving back. We're helping people. Everybody here is to support us and loves it, and that's everything.
So the Stretch Lab is on Edison Street, right across from Kamiakin High School in Kennewick. For more information on the lab, just visit our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. The region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. continues next. The latest on the California wildfires. While the death toll rises, rescuers work to find survivors.
And despite the sun today, the chill remains. How long will it stick around, though? Stacy is up next with your full First Alert forecast. We'll be right back.
The Kraken head for Buffalo to battle the Sabres Saturday at 12:30 on MeTV. Vikings, Rams, Wildcard. Pre-game 4:30 Monday on Apple Valley News Now.
Next Extra. 24 hours inside the danger zone. We're on the clock with the reporters covering the LA fires.
I do disaster all the time, but to see it to this scale, that's heavy.
Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and one day only. New 2025 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At Neurostim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
Apple Valley News Now and Schweitzer present the Stay and Ski Giveaway, where you could win 2 nights and 4 lift tickets to Schweitzer. Enter on the contest page at applevalleyNewsNow.com. The Stay and Ski Giveaway from Schweitzer and Apple Valley News Now.
The death toll in this week's massive wildfires decimating Los Angeles County stands at 11 this hour and is likely to climb. As of today, around 10,000 structures are believed to be destroyed by the Palisades fire, making it likely to be the costliest in U.S. history.
Yeah, here's what we know at this hour. Hundreds of thousands of evacuees from that and the other fires wait anxiously to be let back into their neighborhoods to survey the damage. Lee Waldman joins us from Pacific Palisades, where officials say fighting the fires isn't the only challenge first responders are dealing with tonight.
We're starting to see more of the devastation left in the wake of these wildfires here in a neighborhood in the Pacific Palisades. This as we're hearing from the Los Angeles fire chief, who says the city failed her department by slashing their budget by $17 million. She says they simply don't have enough firefighters. Multiple fires still rage across Los Angeles County, with two of the largest, the Palisades and Eaton, under 10% contained this hour. But it's ground that fire teams are holding and advancing.
Crews worked very, very hard overnight, strengthening our containment lines.
Assisted by more cooperative winds Friday.
Resources included our air assets to aid in the containment efforts.
Those pilots have more than smoke and wind to contend with.
At the Palisades fire, this small drone hit the wing of our CL-415 Super Scooper aircraft.
The pilots were unaware of the collision and landed safely, but the critically needed airplane, just one of two on loan from Canada, is now temporarily grounded for repairs.
It should be flying Monday.
If you're thinking that it's fun to send a drone up and you do it in one of these areas that for which drones are not permitted, you will be arrested. You will be prosecuted.
LA's district attorney says the same goes for looters, scammers, and curfew breakers. With hundreds of thousands forced to evacuate this week, officials today apologize for some falsely sent countywide alerts that caused confusion and anger. LA County EMS blames a technical glitch and says they're working to find and fix the cause.
I implore everyone to not disable the messages on your phone. Not receiving an alert can be a consequence of life and death.
Here in this neighborhood, there were issues getting water from the fire hydrants for those firefighters in the early days of the Palisades fire. Those issues were resolved, but now Governor Gavin Newsom is calling for an independent investigation into widespread issues. In the Pacific Palisades, I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, the weekend is here. Let's take a look at what's coming up in your forecast. 43 degrees, so warm and warmer than we have seen several days. Feels like temp 38. Look at our sunset at 4:31. Remember, we gain 2 minutes of daylight each day now that we're past the winter solstice. Here's what the system looked like that pushed through the area today. Some of it lingering overnight, but check it out. Clear skies as we move into your Saturday, and that ridge of high pressure will continue to build on through Sunday. There are winter weather alerts in our area, including north central Cascades and those passes. Think Stevens Pass, Snoqualmie Pass under that advisory, 6 to 12 inches possible with strong gusty winds. That'll wrap up tomorrow early in the morning. This one's going to stay a little bit longer in our Blue Mountain area. We could see up to 10 inches of snow accumulating overnight through part of the day tomorrow with strong gusty winds. But we'll keep an eye on that as a lot of this system is really starting to break apart and move out. This is that potential snow that we're talking about in the northern blues all the way down to the southern blues, and we'll see lighter snow showers across the Cascades. We'll continue to see this system push on through to the east, and things start to clear up as we move through the weekend. That's Saturday, Sunday morning early. Some clouds lingering around the foothills of the blues, but overall clear skies all day Sunday, so that's good. Sunday night, though, clouds could return with fog and freezing fog in the area. Look for those gusty winds through most of our area through 1 a.m. Saturday. Some of us will continue to see those breezy winds, especially here in the foothills of the blues, down I-84, the Cabbage Hill area, and Snoqualmie Pass. You'll continue to see those breezy winds. Things will calm down, though, in the lower elevations, but still a little bit breezy again through the Dayton area if you're heading up to the mountains for a little skiing this weekend. And again, should be great up there. Tonight, drying out with the lower elevations, still breezy with temperatures mainly in the 30s. Most of us staying above the freezing level until you get into the lower Yakima Valley, into the Yakima area and the Kittitas Valley tonight. We have a temperature trend which is going up, which is nice. We're going to see temperatures hovering just below 50 degrees on Saturday, slightly cooler Sunday. We cool off a few degrees, but we're hovering just below that average for most of the week next week. Take a look at those temps again, hovering just below 50 degrees, Tri-Cities. I see good looking forecast there with some sunshine possible in Yakima, looking good, although you could see some breezy winds developing there. Kittitas Valley, that's where you're going to encounter most of those breezy winds, and be looking out for that fog to develop, especially in the Ellensburg area late Sunday into Monday, where we could see more of that fog and freezing fog through the region. Walla Walla, temperatures looking good, a little on the cool side next week with those overnight lows hovering below the freezing level for most of the week. And in Hermiston, close to 50 tomorrow, some light breezy winds, a very slight chance of a stray shower Saturday and Sunday, but things are milding down or mellowing out, however you want to put that, into next week. So looking
All
good.
of that sounds good.
Yeah.
However you want to put it.
That's
It's
right.
sounding like an improvement
The
to me.
sunshine is making me happy.
Yes, we need it, I
That's
think,
right.
Stacey.
Yes. Vitamin D, people.
Absolutely. All right, well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30, it brings a whole new meaning to liar, liar, pants on fire. You're not going to want to miss this one. Your trending headlines are up next.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free foam flakes? I love these free foam flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
Fun times are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Enjoy Vegas-style slots and table games, fine dining, and exciting entertainment. And now, get your tickets for the Australian Bee Gees, a tribute show on Saturday, February 15th. Voted the best tribute show in Las Vegas. Come jive to all the classic Bee Gees hits that you know and love. Get your tickets now. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Vance Heating and Air Conditioning has been keeping Yakima Valley homes safe and comfortable since 1986. We promise friendly customer service, highly trained technicians. You'll be happy. Save $50 on any heating repair. We service all makes and models. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Vikings, Rams, Wild Card. Pre-game 4:30 Monday on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, well, check this out. Police in Australia are releasing surveillance footage after an arson suspect didn't get the fire he was hoping for.
Okay, so let's take a look. Officials in Victoria, Australia are asking for the public's help in bringing in the arson suspect who set his own pants on fire. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about some karma.
Oh my goodness.
Officials say the 2 suspects were trying to light a Melbourne area business on fire, but one lit his pants on fire instead. The would-be arsonist then ran from the area. His fellow would-be arsonist buddy ran after him.
Well, police say the pair then ran to a nearby car after getting the fire out and then drove away. Yes, stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
He was not doing the right thing there. He was like, let me just run, and the flames just got bigger there.
Right.
Crime doesn't pay, just saying.
It does not, no.
No, that was not a good one. All right, well, we're coming back with a final check of your First Alert forecast.
Do stay with us.
Every 3 months, Apple Valley News Now puts together a programming report we believe serves the educational and informational needs of children who live in our viewing area. This report is part of our public inspection files. To contact our public file administrators, call 509-735-8369 or log on to applevalleynewsnow.com/station or see public files at fcc.gov.
Friends have been telling friends about Colonial Penn Guaranteed Acceptance Whole Life Insurance for more than 50 years, and with good reason. If you're between the age of 50 and 85, it's a sure thing. Your acceptance is guaranteed because full benefits are not paid in the first 2 years. And the price? Options start at $9.95 a month, less than 35 cents a day. With Colonial Penn, your rate is another sure thing. It will never increase. And you should know this coverage can last a lifetime.
Call today, 1-800-270-5533.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play. Find your next way to escape. Go where the adventure awaits you, in the heart of Washington State. Kittitas County is a land of 1,000 journeys. No matter what your heart desires, you can find it waiting for you in the outdoors of Central Washington. See all that you can see, and more will be just around the corner. Whether you're in Central Washington for one of our area's many local events, an historical expedition, a shopping spree, to enjoy a weekend of wine tasting, or just for a night's rest on your way to another destination, there are great Central Washington stays standing by to welcome you. And if a great brew is one of those things that's calling, Kittitas County is the place to be. Award-winning breweries with local flavors for every palate and a story behind every pour. Adventure awaits you all year long. To begin your experience, visit CentralWashingtonOutdoor.com. Adventures, activities, dining, lodging, and more. It's all just around the corner in Central Washington.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or a complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby? Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05, Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. All right, we wait for it every day. That is the viewer photo of the day. And this one comes to us from our good friend Dee in Walla Walla. Now, Dee, during the break, sent me an email. Her and her cat were watching this earlier tonight in the 5 o'clock hour. And her cat likes the fact that Mama's photo got on TV.
Look
so
at that.
Good job, Dee. I love that.
Shout out to the cat.
That doesn't even look like a wintry sunset very much, does it?
Right.
Well, not from here anyway.
That was, well,
that's beautiful.
Dee likes to ride her bike around beautiful Walla Walla, the foothills there. So great sun shot. And again, Dee, get out there this weekend. You're going to have lots of sunshine. Temperatures coolish, but a nice day tomorrow. QR code right side of your screen. Take a picture of that with your smartphone. That's how you can get your photo on TV. Or go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab and you'll see submit a photo here. Thanks, Dee. Again, this is what it looks like. The bottom line, breezy to gusty winds till Saturday afternoon. We're drying out. The snow is going to start decreasing. Temperatures fairly seasonable, a little bit cool. Could see a little bit of fog in the area. Here's what your day looks like tomorrow. I like that. Lots of sunshine through the region. A little cool in the morning, but check out those afternoon temperatures. We haven't seen it this warm in quite a while. Sneak peek at your 7-day forecast, planning things out. And yeah, we could have a little bit of fog returning. Those overnight lows, though, next week are going to be chilly again in the 20s and 30s. But I've lived here many years, and some of our winters are, 10 degrees and 10 below, so I'll take this weather. It's
that's what I was saying. That picture didn't even look like winter. It just looked like a beautiful sunset that could be any time of year.
Right. By the way, I do want to give one quick, again, hello and welcome to Wendy Redmond. She joins us weeknights at 5 and 6. So.
It's been a joy to be here, but we have to go now. So thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend, everybody.